no games and there's like this generation's trash. I just don't understand, man.
What do you don't understand? The majority of these games happen to be remasters and remakes and cross-generation titles. You know, people are getting sick and tired of it. And just because you happen to be a Souls fangirl and you're looking forward to playing Lost Soul aside, I mean, even at this point, the games are starting to sound the same. Lost Souls, we got Demon Souls, Dark Souls. The games are starting to sound the same, man. What happened to the days when gaming was unique, bro, and we could actually play different types of genres of games, not things that just felt like a template off each other? Oh, Liza P DLC. Bro, it's all the same crap, bro. So if you're not a fan of Souls games or you just got sick and tired of them, well, guess what? There was really nothing with this state of play.
So many games. All right, what is happening, you guys? The Sony State of Play was this week, and I live streamed it, had a good time watching it, because I got a lot of games to be excited for. It's kind of ridiculous.
A lot of games or a lot of Souls games, because that's all you play.
How many games I'm excited for. But while I was enjoying it, a lot of gaming YouTubers, fake gamers, were focused...
Fake gamers? So because somebody didn't enjoy the State of Play, that makes them a fake gamer? What are you talking about, man? Because I think what it is, like I said, man, she's one of those fake gaming neutrals that acts like she's not a PlayStation fangirl, but in reality, we all know she is. Because don't you have a PC? Can't you play majority of these games on your PC, and yet for some reason you prefer to play them on your PlayStation? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you go out there and buy a game for a platform that is more inferior to the version that you could be playing on PC? See, that's the first cap already. But hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, if they want to buy the game twice, well, then go ahead. Just no different than what y'all doing with some of these Xbox games. But the point still stands. People was looking forward to games that Sony was providing, and all they provided was what? Sorrows, which is probably more likely going to go to PC. I mean, at this point, it's multiplat, bro. Like, you were the first person that engaged in this console wars, but you want to sit there and act like, oh, I never... Yes, you did, bro. I mean, you have videos on your own channel engaging in this. Like, why do you do this to yourself, bro? Because at the end of the day, the real gamers know that we only care about the games like what you said. But we know you capping for, because Sony did not show any of their own first-party titles. None. No Ghost of Yotei, no Wolverine. You know, the sole purpose as to why we own a PlayStation, Sony has shown absolutely nothing. So when you guys want to sit there and engage in this little petty console war stuff, and she can't sit there and say she don't, because we all know she does. She just acts like she doesn't. Then that makes you a hypocrite. Because we already know that all those games that you showed, they all drop it on PC. And what's even more funny, isn't that game Lost Soul aside a game published by Sony? But that's because you guys said that Sony's only doing it for live service and subscription games, right? Well, what happened if I told you that Sony is publishing that game and putting it on PC day and date? Oh, but they don't care about PC. They only care about their platform. Oh, really? The game's dropped. I could actually, matter of fact, let me show you right now. Hold on. What does it say right there? PlayStation Studios. And we all know that this game is dropping on PC. So the whole argument about Sony's not going multi-platform, or Sony's only doing it for live service and subscription games is clearly a lie. It says it even right here, PlayStation and 5 and PC. So are we going to sit there and say that, oh, well, Sony don't want to have you buy it on their console even though they're promoting it through PC? Gaming is multi-platform, bro. There's no such thing as exclusivity anymore, man. I'm sitting there trying to tell you, you guys want to hold on to this console war garbage, and I'm telling you, none of these companies care, bro. None of them.
I was enjoying it. A lot of gaming YouTubers, fake gamers, were focused on this. This was what they were looking at. And
because that completely goes against the PlayStation fanboy narratives that you guys have been pushing. And she wants to sit there and act like she doesn't. And I'm telling you, she does, bro. She's associated with the same people that engage in this behavior. She's just the type of person that she don't want to put her neck out there like that. So she'll just sit there and laugh at everything. You're essentially what we call a fake neutral, gaming neutral. But you hang around a lot of PlayStation fanboys. Like I said, you ever heard of the saying guilty by association? It's just like if you hang around a certain group of people, then more than likely you accept the same mindsets that they have. Because if you didn't, it would conflict with one another. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing. Like, I've had Xbox fanboys. Bro, we don't click, bro. Y'all really think we click? We don't click. Because you know why? Neutral gamers ain't liked by nobody. That's what y'all that's what y'all don't understand. Neutral gamers are they're not liked even by the PC audience. If you're like a PC elitist and you come in to a community like that and you have a mindset like, well, I don't care if people play on console, and the PC dude's like, well, mine's is better. Well, guess what? There's gonna be a conflict. It is what it is, bro. Now, I'm not saying PC gamers in general. I'm talking about the fanboys. Fanboys are not liked no matter which platform you are on. They're not liked by any sort of gaming group that are fanboys. Not saying real gamers like ourselves. I'm just saying fanboys. If you're a gaming neutral, you will not be liked by a fanboy, no matter what.
Al making videos complaining about this. But while they were doing that, I was over here looking for this. The actual release dates, and we got a lot of them.
Yeah, did we really? I mean, because PlayStation ain't showed nothing besides a Days Gone remaster and what else, guys? Sorrows, a cinematic trailer, no Ghost of Yotei, no Wolverine, not even a God of War Saga collection. I mean, we did hear about Resistance 4 being canceled. These are games that people like, bro. Like, I get it, you're a Souls fangirl, and, Sony's, I guess, I wouldn't even, this is a PlayStation game, giving you what you want, but at the same time, what about the rest of the community? You can't sit there and call people fake gamers because they don't like Souls games, bro. There's so many different genres of games that people all enjoy. And it's gotten to the point where PlayStation is only really just pushing for one audience. Like, what happened to the days when we was getting Resistance? I mean, we haven't even gotten Uncharted. We haven't got nothing. No big AAA game besides what? Marvel Spider-Man 2, 16 Rebirth was. But even then, those games flopped and failed due to exclusivity. It's doing quite well on PC. So exclusivity is dying. As you can clearly see, this is a Sony published game. And yet, they're sitting there telling you in your face, PS5 and PC. So now we have to beg the question, why do y'all still play on console? If you're getting all the best experience, at this point, the PC is a PS5 and an Xbox Series. Why y'all still gaming on console? Now, if you're gaming on console because you want to have fun and enjoy it and play games with one another, then that's different. But if you're going to sit there and engage in console wars, then I'm going to sit there and tell you that you got to take your behind to Nintendo if you want to argue exclusivity. But I don't even think the Nintendo gaming community wants anything to do with you fools. So at this point, just stay where you are. Because when that sinking ship happens for Sony and they just start putting their games, because this is multi-platform, I don't know how you guys are going to sit there and say that what Sony just did. Because I thought y'all said it takes like 6 months, maybe 1 to 2 years, right? Just like what you say with these Xbox games. And Sony's like, nope, available on May 30, 2025 for PS5 and PC. You guys say that they're not making money on PC, but yes, Sony is still putting games on there. If Sony ain't making no money on it, then why they keep putting games on there? Because y'all ain't buying these games either, man. This is a small niche audience that are going out there supporting these games. Maybe the fanboys, but even then, there's not enough for you guys, bro, to make an actual impact. That's what y'all don't understand. The market has shifted. You're not the main focus point. And the reason as to why they still keep doing these Souls clones, because people still buy them. People, I guess, like them. I mean, there's definitely an audience for them. And I don't think they cost that much money to make. So, they'll do them. You know what I mean? But in regards to everything else, no. You'll be lucky. We was lucky to get an Onimusha. We was lucky to even get, what's that other game? Not just the Onimusha. The Ninja Gaiden 4. We was lucky to even get those games. And that has more to do with the fact that Capcom's doing well financially, and also due to Microsoft help revitalizing that game with Koei Tecmo by having Platinum Games work on it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these games probably wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for multi-platform. So that's why you guys got to stop with this exclusivity crap. Go back, play games, have fun. Now, in regards to having people not liking the state, I personally didn't like it because I was hoping to see some games that Sony's making. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people's like, oh, Tides of Annihilation looking good on PS5, but it's also dropping on Xbox. Now, I'm not saying that takes the excitement of the game away, but I wanted to see it for what Sony's providing. Now, I know what people are about to say. Oh, well, Xbox, they show multiplayer even with their own games. But Microsoft showed me games that they're making. I don't care where they go. I'm caring what Microsoft is making. Do you get this? Am I starting to make sense to you? Sony, I don't care if this game's on PC. Now, for the people that do, well, you're a fanboy. But I'm saying, but people don't understand. I bought a PS5. I want to see what Sony's making. I bought an Xbox. I want to see what Xbox is making. Is that fair? Is that a fair argument? Like, you guys claim that you bought these particular platforms for these reasons, but all I'm keep hearing, oh, I bought a PS5 to play Xbox games on my PS5 Pro. It's the capping of it. Oh, but I bought a PS5 because I got exclusives, and you see stuff like this. Bro, come on, man. I don't care, bro. Make the games multiplat all you want, but at the end of the day, I want to see these games being pushed by Sony themselves, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. I want to see the Killzone, the Resistance, which we already know Sony's probably not going to do. A Days Gone sequel, not no lazy cash grab remaster. I want to see Sony putting their own money, time, and effort to provide their audience with the games that people know and love. You saying, oh, well, Doom Dark Ages and that game's multiplat, that's on PS5, man. It doesn't matter. These are games that are made and published and developed by Microsoft's in-house studios. The multi-platform is just, I don't personally care. These are games that I'm looking forward to playing. It's the games, guys. Sony's not providing their audience with games. And that's why people are upset with how PlayStation is handling their gaming division. And you want to sit there and call them fake gamers for that. Because you're happy because you get your little pathetic Souls games that people are getting sick and tired of, bro. Like, I'm tired of seeing it, man. Even the games, it's like, what do? The next one's going to be soul lost a side soul lost, a side lost soul. Like, bro, I'm just tired of it, bro.
And of course, again, we have so many 2025 games. It's actually...
Yeah, and they all seem to be multiplat. You know, the whole purpose as to why people say they buy these consoles for exclusivity. And clearly that don't seem to be the case anymore. Gamester with another W.
Really crazy how many are in 2025. So let's start.
I mean, yeah and no.
I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole right here of what's to come, and I'm dreading it, but it's already happening for the Xbox YouTubers, the Xbox fanboys.
You see, you sit there and tell people that you don't engage in this nonsense, but yet you're engaging in console wars. But go ahead.
Going to hoist up PC because Xbox is PC,
and you guys have been boasting up Xbox games on your platform as it's some form of victory. Like, you see how this all comes hand in hand with each other? Like, you could have actually took the time to actually speak on behalf in regards to Xbox and PlayStation fanboys, but instead you wanted to take this stance and bash solely Xbox owners for feeling bad about playing games at an incredible value through Game Pass Ultimate, even though you got to pay full price for them on PlayStation. Because at the end of the day, for you guys to say Xbox has no games and then to look forward to Xbox games on PlayStation 5, it's kind of hypocritical.
And Xbox is everything. And it's going to be not about the first...
The problem is you guys attached yourself to the platform when the real gamers attached themselves to the games. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Party and the games, it's going to be about how much money...
Well, hold on. That's funny. You say it's not about the first party, but it's not about the first party either with PlayStation, because didn't you say that Lost Soul Aside was for PS5 and PC, and this is why people are getting angry? Because why would people even bring that up? Because it's a day-and-date single-player release that's being provided by PlayStation. We already know Soros is going to be on PC. No different than Returnal. So let's just be honest, man. What are y'all arguing now at this point?
Money they make. And...
Oh, really? And PlayStation is about how many consoles you sell.
How many games...
Which would also translate to money.
...that the PlayStation guys are begging for, because now Xbox has like Doom and Indiana Jones, even Gears, Halo, that are rumored to go to PlayStation. So to take away the pressure and the tears of them losing those games.
What do you mean? See, the whole losing argument I don't understand, so solely due to the fact that they're still on Xbox. I don't get it. Like, when you guys say losing games, you're essentially saying that it's not on the platform and only PlayStation is getting it. So let's say, for example, right, Avowed, for example, how that game drops on Xbox, right? When you guys say that you're losing games, what do you really mean by that? Because the game is still very much playable on Xbox. People are still playing particular games like Avowed first on their console. Now, if the game drops on PlayStation 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, nobody cares, bro. Like, you sit there and say it's about the games, it's about how we play, it's not about the console, and then you sit here and you engage in the same exact garbage. I told you, she ain't nothing but a fake gaming neutral, and this is what she do. She's nothing but a PlayStation fangirl masqueraded as if she's a neutral gamer, bro. Like, let's cut the cap right now.
Now it's going to shift to where, PlayStation gamers are begging for these games.
I mean, they kind of are though. I mean, I'd be honestly, if I only had a PS4, I'd be begging for these Xbox games too, because the lackluster library of what Sony is providing for their audience. Yes, I think I would be begging for these games. I ain't gonna front
because they have nothing to play.
Hold on. Xbox gamers, hold on. Whoa.
That hole right here.
We're gonna rewatch that again. I can't even believe she said that.
But it's already happening for the Xbox YouTubers, the Xbox fanboys. They're going to hoist up PC because Xbox is PC and Xbox is everything. And it's going to be not about the first party and the games.
Okay.
It's going to be about how much money they make and how many games that the PlayStation guys are begging for, because now Xbox has like Doom and Indiana Jones, even Gears, Halo that are rumored to go to PlayStation. So to take away the pressure and the tears of them losing those games, now it's going to shift to where, PlayStation gamers are begging for these games because they have nothing to play.
They kind of don't. Low key, if you really break it down, what does PlayStation really have? If you take Call of Duty, Doom, Dark Ages, Indiana Jones off the PS5, the PS5 really has nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you, it really does has nothing, and that is the sad reality of being a PS5 owner. You guys are saying that Xbox is losing games, but y'all paying $70 for the same games that they're playing on Xbox through one subscription service. Nobody cares. If this is not about fanboy stuff, then you wouldn't care about if these games went to PlayStation. You'll be like, Xbox, they still getting the same great, incredible games, and they're not paying for them, essentially. Well, they are, but they're getting it through a great value through Game Pass Ultimate, through one subscription service, while you're paying for a subscription service, and then on top of that, paying Xbox for the games that they're providing. It's counterintuitive.
They're going to give money to Xbox.
Well, if you buy an Xbox game on PlayStation, that is exactly what you're doing. Just like if a PlayStation game was on Xbox or PC. Bro, I can't with this, man. This is fanboy talk, bro. So you're essentially saying when a PC gamer buys a PlayStation game on PC, right, that PlayStation's not getting the money? Bro, you know what? Go ahead.
And that's going to be the war.
The war?
It's not going to be console wars. It's going to be the money wars, the publisher wars.
The console, how many sales my console got, even though it has a lackluster library of software.
And it's already happening.
PS5 will sell more than ever with Xbox games. Okay.
Maybe, and that's fine, because
why does this even matter, bro? Like, if anything, I look at you guys like you're stupid. You're paying $70 for games that Xbox gamer owners are just getting entirely for, and not even just Xbox titles, Sniper Elite, Resistance, other third-party games. Microsoft has still proven that they're the best place to play a lot of their third-party titles. It is. You guys can argue that. You're paying for a subscription. Think about what I'm saying. You are paying for a subscription service on top of paying for the Sony games, right? And then you're paying for the Xbox games now at this point. You're paying for everything. They need to call it PayStation, not PlayStation. PayStation, where you pay for everything. You Xbox. It's not even about Xbox gamers being cheap. It's the fact that if you're going to provide that with an incredible value, why would anybody want to buy games on Xbox? Y'all act like, I would buy games on PlayStation if we had this. No, you would not. Let's just keep it 100, man. Like, this is the problem with you fangirls.
A rabbit hole right here of what's to come, and I'm dreading it.
I love it.
But it's already happening. For the Xbox YouTubers, the Xbox fanboys, they're going to hoist up PC because Xbox is PC and Xbox is everything. And it's going to be not about the first party.
Well, clearly it ain't the first party on PlayStation because we didn't see any being provided by Sony. So what is this argument? And the game that they did show was Day and Date, Lost Soul Aside, which is also on PS5 and PC. Now you have to explain yourself. What is the reason of owning a PS5 and not a PC?
And the games, it's going to be about how much money they make.
Oh, they're going to make money. That's most definitely sure.
And how many games that the PlayStation guys are begging for, because now Xbox has like Doom and Indiana Jones, even Gears, Halo that are rumored to go to PlayStation. So to take away the pressure and the tears of them losing those games.
Remember what she's saying, losing games, as if you're not having access to them.
Now it's going to shift to where, PlayStation gamers are begging for these games because they have nothing to play. they're gonna give money to Xbox. And that's gonna be the war.
What war is going on, bro? Like, hold on. Did you guys make it to the war? Cause hold on, like I keep hearing that there's a war going on in the community. Yeah. What war is going on there, man? Yeah. Apparently they're saying we fighting with each other. What? We're fighting, bruh. What's going on? Yeah, we're supposed to be fighting. We're supposed to be hitting each other. What? Aren't y'all just playing games out there? What are y'all doing? Yeah, man, just play games. What y'all doing? Man, I don't understand these fools, man. Yeah, you want to play with each other on crossplay? Yeah, man, we could do that. All right, bro, I got you. Take care, man. Hey, you too, brother.